Hi everyone, and welcome back to Nattie's Nook, where you'll hear about books that could become your next best reads. If you missed last week's book, or you're just simply new to the channel, I really encourage you to go check out my first review or the last one that you happen to miss. The first review is called Channel Intro plus First Review, if you don't know what it's called, and I really encourage you to go and catch up on it. It was awesome. I also really encourage you to please stay updated because sometimes the plots could connect, the same author could be present, or they could just become your new favorite novel, and who wouldn't want that, especially for an avid reader like me. If you're not new to the channel and you're just waiting for this next review, sit back, relax, and enjoy the next look inside Nattie's Nook. Today's edition of Nattie's Nook will be about a novel called Resistance by Jennifer A. Nielsen. Now, I love this author, and the reason why is because she just creates every book that she writes into a piece of art, and it really does make it enjoyable to read as a reader. Now, her books are very different in genre and style, but she really does have a common theme: intensity. All of her books have unexpected plot twists and are really thrilling, making them, like I said, really enjoyable to read. Now, enough about her, although you should go check out a lot of her other books because they are just amazing. Let's get into the book that I'm reviewing today, Resistance. Now, this book has a 4.3 star rating on Goodreads and is pretty thrilling, with a lot of unexpected changes happening within. Now, this novel is centered around 16-year-old Chaya Lindner, a Jewish girl living in Nazi-occupied Poland in the World War II time period. Now, this is not going to be an easy road for you to read because it's pretty sad, and it does include one of the most horrific times in history. Now, nevertheless, it's a really good book because it's not centered around the life of a shy Jew that wants to just get out of the spotlight, keep her head down, and just go about life as much as she can. She wants to fight back. So instead of taking the normal Jew route, that is to just obey the Nazis' orders and to really live life to the not really to the fullest, but live life the best that they can, she decides to take the route that's most dangerous. Her choice to take this route is not an easy one either because she knows that she could get killed at almost any time. Now, she does choose, however, to put the lives of others in front of her own, and this is one of the many qualities I admire about Chaya. Now, along the way, as well as encountering a lot of other different circumstances, including going to some of the worst ghettos in Europe, so she also encounters a girl named Esther. Esther is a girl that's around her age and decides to join the resistance group as well. Now, you would think that they would bond instantly because they're both Jewish girls and they both know the value of helping others. But they really don't bond very easily because Chaya is more outspoken and bold, while Esther is fragile and shy. Chaya thinks that Esther's really not cut out for the job, but once they really get to know each other, Chaya starts to reconsider. So, without telling you any more of the plot line, I want you to go ahead and read the rest of it if you're interested, because this book is really worth your read. It's good for all ages, so I recommend this book from probably 11 all the way to adulthood because it really is just a well-rounded novel. It's really intense, but it's why I give it a 5-star rating. It has a lot of good character development, and it teaches kids at a young age just really the value of good friendships. And it really does teach you the fact that friendships don't always last forever. Now, take what I said and take it or leave it. You could take this book and say, okay, I'll just look for a book that might not be as intense as I want it to be, but might teach me a really couple good life lessons. Or you could go into this book saying, listen, I want a book that will blow my mind. If you take either of these routes, you're going to probably be satisfied because this book fulfills both of those wishes. It has no language in it because it's classified as junior fiction, but I kind of got surprised when I started to read it because I would almost think that it would be more of a contender for young adult fiction because it's centered around a 16-year-old girl and it's centered around a really horrific time in history, and some of the events in it are not exactly meant for people who are 9 and 10 years old. So although there's no language in it, I would recommend it for only about 11 to adulthood. But even 11 is a pretty young age, so just be cautious of what you're reading. I completely recommend this book for people who want a testament to the horrors of World War II, as well as just a heartfelt novel. If you like this review, please click the like button below as well as the subscribe button to show that you liked this video. If you're interested in recommending a book, please refer to the details at the very end of the video for instructions. Stay tuned for the next look inside the Nook. Thanks for watching!